want to show you some maps of one of my favorite places on Earth, Oahu. And here is a 1799 chart of Captain Cook's last voyage, and the last place he drew breath was Oahu in the Sandwich Islands. The Earl of Sandwich had paid for an earlier voyage of discovery, and then Captain Cook, who was a great explorer, was a little bit too trusting of the natives, and they killed him at Laikakua Bay, and 1779. And this is a German map that was near the end of the last century, it was 1826, I'm sorry. And it shows this was called Eastern Oceania or Polynesia. And this was called Northern Polynesia, is where the Sandwich Islands were. Then we have, I have two large maps of different islands. I've sold an awful lot of them, but this is Lanai, 1878. And this is U.S. government surveys. So they're very detailed. This is Niihau in the Hawaiian Islands, which is one of the smallest of all. Mainly a huge lagoon and a bit of land and so. But the place that is really the heart of it is Hawaii. And Hawaii is equivalent to all the rest of the islands put together. And I am really a bit prejudiced because we, with along with some other people, have a place in the Kona area. Lots and lots of coffee grown here. It doesn't quite show it. It overlooks. It's about right here. It's on the mountainside. Overlooks Honaunau. Honaunau is currently their reconstructed part of the mine. This was the king of Hawaii's seaside place where it was called the place of refuge. If anyone was accused of anything, of course he was the ultimate purveyor of what happened to you. If you could swim out and come around on the backside of this thing and get onto the refuge, then you were forgiven. Not many people did. I don't know what the chances were, but at any rate, that's a really nice kind of small palace on the reconstructed on the ocean at Honaunau, and then Kalua Bay is in point is just up from that. Also, we can see Captain Cook's monument there. Well, Cook and his crew sailed in. It's one of the first places they landed. Well, they may have touched some of the other islands, but at any rate, they came ashore, Cook and about 6 men, and the Hawaiians were very suspicious of them to begin with, so they managed to kill him. And so there is a really nice monument there, which is we can look down on, and there's a beautiful cliff and small bay right next to the monument, and lovely area. Well, the whole islands are lovely. One last thing over here is one of the major features, and that's crater of Kilauea. Okay, you can see the lava flow, the ancient lava flow there, but just a few years back, Kilauea began to overflow and pop out the sides even down here again. And my wife and I happened to be there for our anniversary, and there's a lovely 19th century inn we stayed at. We're not in our house, we decided to stay there because it's right next. It's called the Volcano House, and it built in the 1890s, and it's right next to the big bubbling thing when it's going, and it was active there as it had been in years. And so they gave us a special table at dinner at the very closest edge to the crater, and you could see the flares coming up from the active volcano. Of course, they weren't expecting any giant explosion that would be dangerous to the people in the end. But anyway, it's a marvelous place, and I'm proud that the United States is taking good care of it. And I think it's maybe, besides Tennessee, my favorite place on earth.